Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm going to be introducing to you an exciting new physics proposition that has been published by Bowder Limited. This is the first of 7 videos that will introduce and explain this proposition to you. However, don't worry, I'm not going to blind you with mathematics. These are just descriptive videos that explain this proposition. Saying that, if you'd like to know more details, then please visit our website at www.bowder-limited.co.uk, where you can download the complete text. Don't worry if you didn't catch that address, I will be giving it to you again at the end of this video. Lastly, please note that this proposition has not yet been accepted, so don't use it to answer exam questions. So what is this proposition? Well, the research we've been doing is to unify the 4 fundamental forces of nature, these being the electromagnetic and the gravitational, along with strong and weak forces, and in doing so we're after producing a complete model of the atom. The model we've come up with is able to give a consistent structure of the atomic nucleus for all of the different isotopes of all of the different elements, so that we can actually see what these nuclear structures look like, and we will be presenting these to you in the later videos. It is also able to explain the electron structure and why the electrons fill these structures or energy levels in the order they do. Again, we'll be explaining this in one of the later videos. Furthermore, the model explains what antimatter is, as well as what the fundamental difference is between matter and antimatter. It is also able to explain quantum mechanical spin and why the uncertainty principle exists. It deals with radioactivity in the sense that will explain that this structure is unstable and whether it will decay via alpha or beta. Additionally, it explains why alpha decay is so prominent over other types of nucleus ejection, for example carbon-12. So at each point within the radioactive decay tree it is able to show us what the nuclear structure will look like. Furthermore, the model is able to explain thermal and electrical conduction on the atomic scale. Along with the electrical conduction, it is able to explain superconductivity. These points from antimatter downwards will be discussed in their own videos, which will be uploaded later. So, although the model can explain all of these things, the question still remains, what are its advantages over current models and theories? Well, our model consists of only very simple concepts that are consistent throughout. It deals with the 4 fundamental forces and is consistent from the subatomic scale upwards. These are things that currently quantum mechanics is unable to do. It also only requires the standard 3 space dimensions plus time, unlike string theory, which requires 11 dimensions to explain everything. So let's actually start to explain this theory to you, and today I'm going to talk about is threads. Now, this is a fairly extensive piece of research, so some of this you might need to just accept and move on. But it does all progress through, and it is all consistent. So the question is what is one of these threads? Well, it is the fundamental particle. There is nothing else. Everything is built up of these threads. Now, these threads have electromagnetic and gravitational fields associated with them, as well as properties of frequency and length. Also, similar types of threads can join together to produce chains. Now, if we just deal with the fields for a minute, the electromagnetic and the gravitational, then one of the features of these threads is that the gravitational and electromagnetic field strengths are not fixed for any one particular thread. Thus, we can have a thread at one point that is all electromagnetic and has no gravitational field, and then at another point in time it could have all gravitational and no electromagnetic. These changes in the field strengths are caused by the local interaction of this thread with other threads around it. But the important point to note is that the overall energy of the thread remains constant, so no energy is gained or lost in this conversion one way or the other. Moreover, it is this conversion from one to the other that links the gravitational and electromagnetic forces. Also, relating to the electromagnetic field, each thread contains either a positive pole and a south magnetic pole, or it contains a negative electric pole and a north magnetic pole. So it doesn't contain both parts of either the electric or the magnetic, and this becomes important when we consider how threads can be connected together. So if we look at this, what we find is that threads of the same frequency can connect together, and it is only if they have the same frequency, otherwise it's just not possible. Also, the two threads connecting together can only have opposite electromagnetic poles for them to actually join together, otherwise it's a no-go. Thus, two threads having a positive pole cannot join together. But assuming these two rules are followed, then yes, two threads can connect together, and then a third and a fourth, etc. So we can end up with a long chain of threads with electromagnetic fields going positive, negative, etc. along the chain. So this has sort of given you a brief introduction to threads, and in the next video we'll be looking at how these threads relate to some of the standard particles that make up the atom, and in the case of the electrons, neutrons and protons. So I hope that you will actually join us for that video, but if you'd like to know more information in the meantime, then please do visit our website at www.bowder-limited.co.uk and or see other videos. Thank you for watching.